Yo, what's up, guys? Space back here on another video. So I've just been kind of chilling. It's actually about midnight right now on a work night, which is probably not smart, but we're doing this anyways. Just got some kind of good vibes going, just chilling. I got the thunderstorm going on, so figured I'd make a quick commentary. It's just gonna be a super short one, but I wanted to talk about a lot of stuff I've been seeing on the internet. And it seems like it's pretty much unavoidable amongst pretty much everything. My friend group, my YouTube friend group, and I know a lot of people are just really concerned for the future. I mean, it's not just the United States. Like I see it everywhere. I see people across the world, in Australia and Europe and everywhere, man. I mean, everybody's concerned about the economies, and they're just kind of concerned about the general quality of life. And I'm here to say that it's going to be okay. And I'm not just blindly optimistic. I mean, it always works out. There are dark times. It comes in waves. And, you just got to ride some waves. And you just got to kind of weather the storm. And, it's not going to ever be pretty whenever you have to do that. But it does get better. It will get better. We have to be more and more creative these days to get by and actually do more than just the ordinary. And that's good and bad. The good thing is it makes you strong and it teaches you discipline and it gives you a lot of strength and mental fortitude. The bad is it's not as fun. It's definitely harder. But there's stuff that our parents went through in previous generations. They had their own quarrels, if you will. And I was talking to my friend Braden about that probably a few months ago now, if I remember. He and I was just kind of talking about the housing market, and we're like, man, I'm just like, I don't even say how I'm going to get a house. That's, how I was just talking to him. And, I used to kind of express how I felt like if I was in my parents' situation 10, 15 years ago, I would have probably had to pay for a house because, the prices of them were just way different then. And the information that's accessible to us now is not what our parents had back then in previous generations. And the opportunities were different. They had less opportunities because the internet wasn't really a thing then. And if it wasn't really for everybody. It was only for people that rarely, there was only certain people that had it. And even then, when my parents were growing up, they didn't have it. Everybody barely had a house phone. So, it's just kind of interesting to see. And I think that each generation faces its own problems. And it makes each generation strong for different reasons. And I will say that it's all about your outlook on things, man. If you're very grateful, humble, and have a lot of gratitude, it will make your life easier. I can promise you that. I've had many years in my life where I've gotten down on myself and feel like I just spin my wheels. And it just feels like you're not ever going to get anywhere. And then there's other years where I'm like, man, everything's flowing great. Everything's just going my way magically, air quotes. It's not just magically. Sometimes, yes, you get a bunch of good cards that land in your deck. However, you have to have a generally good and positive attitude to allow those cards to flow through and actually fall in your deck in the first place. Some people are dealt a bad hand. It's just how it is. It sucks. But what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to sit there and complain about it? Or, you going to actually try to make a difference? I had a pretty good raising. Yeah, I was, brought up pretty well. So I had a pretty good deck, so to speak. I didn't have as much opportunity as some people, but I definitely had a lot more than others. And I'm very grateful for that, and I'm very thankful that my parents raised me really well. And they taught me to respect others and appreciate and always remember where you come from. And I think that anybody that comes from a similar background would agree that it's definitely very great to have these opportunities. And we are in good times, believe it or not. We are really in good times. The internet is awesome because you get to share your thoughts and opinions with the rest of the world. You can interact with people across the whole world, and there's so much content out there for you to either make or consume, or both. And I think that we just need to get a little more creative with our thinking. Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.